This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Denise has the weekly roundup, and we hear about some outdoor adventures. Shotgun Willie strums a few tunes live in studio. Kevin Short from Mid-South Audio stops by for a chat. John Hopper from County Seat Cruisers drops in to tell us about an upcoming fundraiser. We are live from the Weller Complex in Lincoln. Here's your host, Jim Weller.
Good morning, everybody, and we are live in Lincoln. We are live in Lincoln, not Lincoln, Nebraska, but Lincoln, Delaware. I've actually been to Lincoln, Nebraska, just for the heck of it one time, and I know they have really good steak there because it's really cold out. So I guess cold weather must breed good steak. All right, so this is a weekly show. If you've never watched it before, buckle your seatbelt, relax, be prepared to enjoy yourself. It's going to be high energy, low energy. We might mispronounce some words. It's hard to say what we're going to do, but it won't cost you a dime, and no animals were harmed in the making of this show. This is live, it's unscripted, it's unrehearsed, and it's unbelievable. So good morning. Jim Weller here, Weller Does Delmarva, show number 346. I can't believe it. We're going to soon be on our 400th show, and we're going to have a party somewhere, somehow for that, okay? A big one. I never even thought we would go that long. First guest, unbelievable news, always informative, is Colin Walls. Colin, are you there?
I'm here. Good morning, Jim, and we are talking TV Delmarva this morning, so you are watching TV Delmarva. We're Channel 14 over the air in the Seaford area, so that's where our tower is in Seaford. So if you want to pick up our channel over the air, point your antenna towards Seaford, wherever you are, whatever direction that is. That's Seaford, Delaware. Point your antenna in that direction and then rescan your TV. And then you should see Channel 14 come up, and that is us.
And it's always going to be there.
It's always going to be there, I hope, anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
We hope anyway. That's right.
Sometimes you have equipment breakdown, but, most of the time we're there.
Most of the time. TV's pretty reliable.
It is pretty reliable, yes. And so is our weather. We have weather that's pretty darn accurate, and we actually have live breaking weather. So when it happens, we break in live if there's a threat locally. We did that a couple weeks ago. And he
was right on it, wasn't he?
Oh, Hunter from Delmarva Weather was on it. He saw the tornado in the radar 4 minutes before we ever got the warning from the National Weather Service. So before they ever issued the warning, we were absolutely the first television station on Delmarva to identify it and relay it to our viewers. So 4 minutes is a big deal when a tornado is bearing down on your house.
I agree. And some of the best tornado warning viewing is from Lincoln.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's where I think he spotted it.
Yes, actually, he was right here in the studio at TV Delmarva. That's right.
The view is the best from here.
Yep, so he did have a good view of it. So anyway, TV Delmarva, another way you can get it is on your Roku stick. So if you have a Roku, search for TV Delmarva, add our channel to your Roku player, and then watch us. Same thing with Amazon Fire Stick. Or tvdelmarva.com. There's a button there. You can click Watch Live, and you can watch it on your phone through that smartphone. You can't use like an old flip phone. I don't think that'll work.
Not yet.
Because it would take forever to put TV Delmarva in with all those numbers on the keypad.
Yes, you would be exhausted.
That's right. So anyway, yes, lots of different ways to get TV Delmarva. We're also looking for advertisers. Okay. If you want to advertise your business on TV Delmarva, get up with me, Colin at tvdelmarva.com, or just message us on Facebook or somehow.
Somehow. Carrier pigeon.
Somehow, anyhow.
Anyhow. But just message it. Get on with it. I tell you, I try to teach people this. They don't always listen to me. When business is good, you should advertise. When business is bad, you should advertise more.
Hey, how about this deal, Jim?
Yes.
A monthly advertising package for under $100 a month.
Really?
Television. This is television advertising we're talking. Under $100 a month. That's a pretty good deal.
That's a real good deal. So give Colin a call or send him a message or just wave cash at him, one or the other.
Right.
We need people to take advantage of this.
Well, I mean, I'm sure people are thinking, oh, TV advertising, that's thousands of dollars a month. And if you want to spend that much, it's
okay.
Right. We're not discouraging that, but we do have packages for under $100 a month.
Right. So somebody wants to just tip what's that called? Dip their toe into the water.
Yes.
And just give it a try. Because I get phone calls all week long from people that have watched this show on TV Delmarva. So I'm like, wow. I'm like, it's amazing. In other words, so
it is.
I get some from Seaford. I got one just the other day from a lady in Milford.
Yep.
So, Cheryl, thank you for watching TV Delmarva.
All right, here we go, Jim.
All right, here we go, everybody. We are going live on the radio in just a second or so. I hear the disclaimer. Listen to it.
Not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 105.9.
It's Denise's views. Oh, my gosh. It's another week. I can't believe it, Denise. We're going to go live. Everybody get their hair ready. Get your glasses straight. We want to make a good impression for our viewing audience on the radio audience, Delaware 105.9. It is your lucky moment. I have arrived. Good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here, and we are ready for another episode of Weller Does Delmarva, and we hope you are ready. We have been working diligently all week long to line up our guests. We've got John Hooper. We have got Kevin Short. We've got Denise Weller, and we've got Shotgun Willie. Okay?
And Bob Backman does a really good job telling us who's coming on.
That's right. And Bob Backman, the voice that does our collage. Are you ready for the collage?
Yes.
I'm ready for the collage. That was my signal to say I missed the collage. All right, here we go, folks. Listen to this.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Denise has the weekly roundup, and we hear about some outdoor adventures. Shotgun Willie strums a few tunes live in studio. Kevin Short from Mid-South Audio stops by for a chat. John Hopper from County Seat Cruisers drops in to tell us about an upcoming fundraiser. We are live from the Weller Complex in Lincoln. Here's your host, Jim Weller.
Good morning, and I want to say thank you to Bob Backman. Bob Backman is known as Cool Bobby B. And he's a good friend of the show. And Bob, if you're watching or listening, thank you for doing our voiceovers. He does those for us and sends them to us, and we appreciate that. Now, we got a really busy show today, and we are going to give away some more sauce, okay, from Eagle Wings. And this one here is called Red Hot Dilly Pepper Sauce. All right, we got some we're going to give away. And if you have not won anything in the past 30 days, you are eligible to win one of them. And it's going to be real simple when the time comes. All you got to do is call, and we'll put your name on the list. That's all you got to do is to get a bottle of sauce for free. So anyway, the first thing I want to talk about is Luff and Associates. Now, a lot of people realize that our tax deadline has been extended. In other words, I forgot if it's June or July. It's one or the other. That we don't have to pay our taxes till then. And I was like, well, that's kind of nice. In other words, they've just put it off a little bit. So we have extended our bill for just a little while. So we owe some taxes. And I am just kind of glad that it wasn't April 15th, all right? So that was kind of nice. So anyway, Luff & Associates is a sponsor of the show, and that is who does my bookkeeping for Weller's Utility Trailers and JKJ Properties and Jim and Denise Weller. And we appreciate George Luff, his son Tyler, and Team Luff. And if you're looking for an accountant, very conveniently located, they have an office in Rehoboth, they have one in Milford, and they have one in Dover, okay? Knowledgeable, friendly people, been in business a long time, over 30 years. And George and his team do a good job for me and have for years. So if you need an accountant, whether it's for personal stuff or business stuff, or you happen to be settling an estate and you need an accountant, I would highly recommend Luff & Associates. Now, another thing they do and offer is a weekly or biweekly or monthly or quarterly payroll service. It's called Easy Payroll. And a lot of people that own a business, you're busy trying to run your business, or you've downsized and you don't have as much help as you used to, or you're just busier yourself. And the last thing you want to be bothered with is payroll. Listen, they can help you. Even if you don't deal with them for your accounting work, they will also be more than willing to help you with your payroll needs. It's called Easy Payroll, and it's a service provided by Luff & Associates. So anyway, if you have any questions on the web, it's luffcpas.com. It's that simple, Luff, Luff, than me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
You always introduce me so well, though.
I try. Well, I like to keep the Wellers introduced well. How's that?
Okay.
All right. So Denise always comes on Saturdays, and I appreciate her getting up and getting over here and, coming up with some things to chit-chat about and keep us informed. And you've been keeping everything straight on the home front. And we have a new addition.
Charlie.
And Charlie is another adventure that we have embarked on. Correct, Denise?
A big adventure.
A big adventure. All right. Do you want to share with everybody about Charlie or not just yet?
Oh, I can't.
You want to wait till we're ready to give Charlie away?
Yeah. Charlie's a cat.
A cat.
And I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person.
Yes, she is.
But I do hate to see them alongside the road starving. And when people drop them off, that's usually their end, is they starve to death out there.
Right.
So I was going down the road, shot
There he
right
is,
out in front
the
of me.
middle of nowhere.
Mean, he almost got hit by the car in front of me. Anyway, so I ended up trapping him in the rain.
Yeah.
Took a couple days. And now he's in our garage in a safe place, but he's a lot spooked.
He hisses real good.
Yeah. Well, no, he doesn't hiss, just a little growl.
Just a little growl.
Growl.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, just a little one. So,
Okay. He's definitely hour by hour getting calmer.
well, yeah, because you think he was dropped off in a strange place, starved until I came along and started feeding him, and then now trapped in a trap,
Right.
and then thrown in this garage, in another
Not
cage.
to mention the car ride.
The car ride. Yeah, he's had it rough. And I don't do this, but I do
Right.
really hate to see
Animals.
things like that. Yeah, I
All
have a
right,
big heart
right.
for animals.
So let's make
People
this real
too.
clear. We don't want any more.
No, please,
Please,
And this was,
okay.
I don't go along trapping them. This isn't what I
Right.
do for
A
my
hobby.
spare time, right? It's
She's
very
not a
time
cat trapper.
consuming. Anyway, but we've named him Charlie. We don't even know if he's a male or female.
Okay. Either way, though, his name's Charlie.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and he's eating.
I haven't checked this morning. He ate the night he came in, but
Okay.
yesterday he ate nothing.
Okay.
So
He's a nervous Nelly.
yeah, but maybe today he's better.
Maybe today.
Yeah, I'm being positive.
All right.
I'm not ready to give up on him yet.
Okay. All right. Well, what's the next thing
Okay, well, this is interesting.
All right.
Today,
today?
Mount Air and the Harrington Fire Company are having their chicken case sale.
Really?
Yes, this is such a good thing.
Oh, I've seen it out throughout the community.
Oh,
In
yeah,
other words,
and
it's beautiful.
they usually sell out. I mean, our
Yes.
son-in-law went to Blades. They had one. It may have been a different company. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure. But they were sold out before he got there. Like
I
he
think
waited
Mount
in
Air
line.
and Purdue are both doing this with different
I
organizations.
think it's just a wonderful
I
thing
think it's
for
a
them
wonderful.
to
So
do.
today at the Harrington Fire Company?
Yes, it's
Is
at
that where it's at?
No, I think it's
No.
at the fairgrounds.
That's a good idea. The
From 9 to
fairgrounds.
1.
Okay.
Or until
Right.
they sell out. It's
Right. Get there early. The lines are usually long.
yes. Yes.
That's a great place to do it.
What else are you going
That's
to
a
do?
great place to do. Oh man, I've seen people complain about they had to wait 40 minutes.
Oh
and,
my goodness.
You
Come
could give
on.
away $100 bills and people would complain.
Yeah.
They would say nobody takes hundreds.
Yeah.
So-
Well, this is a good deal because
It's a
you're
good-
buying a 40-pound case, which
Okay.
is 4 bags.
All right.
Okay. And of boneless chicken breasts for $40 or thighs for $40.
Really?
Yeah. So that's like $1 a pound. So that's cheap.
It is cheap. $40 for 40 pounds.
Yeah.
That is cheap.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a today only
That
offer
is a today only.
at the Delaware State Fairgrounds.
Yes. From
And-
9 to 1.
All right, and the Harrington Fire
Go get
Company's
some
putting
chicken.
that on.
We are not getting any because I have no freezer.
No freezer.
We don't eat that much,
Okay.
so. But such a good deal for
Such a good
families.
deal. So
Yeah, or
make
if you have
plans.
big freezers.
Do you know what time that starts?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't remember. That's all. In
Okay,
other
sorry.
words.
Sorry.
That's okay. You can laugh at me.
Okay, I will.
All right.
All right, this
All right.
next one, the sun is shining,
Okay.
so I think this is a go. But today, the outdoor marketplace at Antique Alley in Bridgeville is having over 40 craft vendors, probably antique vendors there, and a couple food trucks.
Where are you
from
hearing about
9
this
to
at?
2 on Facebook. So I
How
would
current is this post?
yesterday.
You don't think this was last year's?
I don't think so. It was
Really?
down on-
Today at Antique Alley in Bridgeville?
Yeah, so maybe
Okay.
better, but that's what it was. It came across my
Okay.
thing. So anyway, it's from 9 to 2, but I would double check it,
Double check
because,
it, right.
That's probably more
Right.
than
Right. Trust but
10
verify.
people, yeah,
Trust
are gonna be
Denise,
there.
but verify this.
Yeah, maybe wear your masks if you go.
Wear your mask
have
and your gloves,
sanitizer,
your little booties.
here.
Okay.
Anyway, and this is something on April 30th. They're going to have April volunteer orientation, the Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity, and they're doing a Facebook Live. I love how these companies or whatever are doing. Everybody's getting innovated, with getting their message out there,
Right.
And you're seeing more and more Facebook Lives. I think Mark Zuckerberg was on there last night.
Oh, well, you've heard of Zoom conferencing?
Yes, the church does
They're
that.
going to offer this through Facebook now.
Really?
Right.
Okay.
Something just like that. I think that was his big announcement.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, anyway, if you're interested in learning anything about Habitat for Humanity, I did work on a work site one time. It's very interesting.
You were driving nails, cutting boards. Okay.
And it's let me see. It's going to be on from 6 to 7 on April 30th. You're going to tune in to hear about various opportunities and our volunteer program. So if you have any questions, you can call Gillen Grimes at 302-526-2366, extension 112.
Very good.
Yeah, so that's interesting. Helping somebody else with a house.
Right, I agree.
Don't make it all about
Pay it
your
forward.
house.
Pay it forward.
Yeah.
All right. You got anything else?
Oh, I got one more.
All right.
Jennifer Rothschild. She's a Christian teacher speaker. I'm going to be going to one of her seminars coming
Someday.
up in October or whatever. So
Okay.
I'm on her list of sending me emails.
Oh, okay.
And so this one came across yesterday, and I thought it was pretty good. And it is, can I obey God no matter what? No matter what he asks you to do, can you do it? And it's episode 86. So if you're interested in hearing this 26-minute long teaching, you can go to Jennifer Rothschild. It's ROTHSCHILD.com/obey/God. I looked it up, and
It's
that's how
free?
you get it. Yeah, it's free. This is just one of her lessons, and just came across as, I guess, my daily lesson.
Okay.
But anyway, she makes it sound like, and I know this firsthand, obedience is hard, but the cost of obedience will never be greater than the reward of it.
That's true.
Is that wonderful or what? Mm-hmm. So if we can just get past ourselves and do what God tells us to do, there's a great reward.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
Anything else?
No, that's all I have.
All right. I want to ask you, how did you enjoy the drive-in church service?
I enjoyed it.
That was kind of nice, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
I like doing these different things.
Yep. In other words, and many churches are doing it online. But last Sunday, we went down to the Marvel Museum. I forgot what time. 8:30.
I think, yeah, the music started at 8:30. I think the
8:30?
service was at 9.
Yeah, the guy was really good.
I got something out of the service. It was wonderful. I went home. I was fed.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. But many churches doing different things, and it's kind of a good thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go unless you had something else.
No, that's all.
What are you doing today?
Today, if it stays with no rain, I'm going to be outside working a little bit.
Okay.
And if not, I'll fool with the cat and I'll work inside. And I'll
So
always
soon we'll be looking for a home for a nice kitty.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. We'll let him
Hopefully.
know when he's ready.
We'll let you know when the cat's ready, and then we'll hold interviews. Is that
Yeah.
right? We're going to do a background check and
Oh, God.
everything else. All right. You remember that time we interviewed people for those kittens at Bridgeville?
No, they were puppies.
They were puppies. I was close.
Oh, it was so hard. I get
but we asked them all kinds of questions.
Oh my goodness, I get
before we give 'em
so
away.
attached when I get involved in an animal's life, And
I thought we had a bunch of them kitten puppies.
no
Puppies.
They were puppies. They were.
You sure they were puppies?
Yeah, they were Happy's puppies.
Okay.
We found this dog alongside the road. She was pregnant. 2 days later, she had 8 puppies at our house.
I just remember when I left for work that morning, I could hear them puppies.
Yeah. So it was because our dogs never have puppies or our cats because we always get them fixed, which is
Right.
the best thing to do is
Absolutely.
get your animals spayed or neutered. But,
All right.
anyway, it's hard to give them up.
Okay. Well, we're going to be finding a home for this cat.
Okay, try.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Well, I want to mention something for hospice. I got a note They have been very busy, so if you want to volunteer and help with hospice in any way, they are, I believe, looking for some volunteers. They do have a big car show planned up in August, so stay tuned for that also. And then I got another note here, a thing called Boxes of Blessing. That is a today-only offer. This is today at 9 o'clock at the American Legion, Post 28. They are going to be blessing people with a box, boxes of blessings, one box per vehicle. So if you would like a box full of blessings, there's only 100 available. Be at Post 28, 9 o'clock or before, and receive one of those if you would. So, if you ever want to be on this show, I want to let you know we're always looking for guests to be on. So please let us know. We're usually booked out a month, maybe 2 months. And I don't do so good with the mentions, but I do try to do them. But anyway, that's that. All right. Also, today, Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open at 8 o'clock. And I want to just say a big thank you to Team Wellers. Team Wellers has been working hard, working safe. They're wearing masks. They're keeping 6, 10, 12 feet apart from each other. They have to talk louder, when you're outside and you're standing away from a customer. So I appreciate everybody that works for Wellers, and I appreciate all of our customers that have supported us during these trying times, okay? I want to mention somebody that's been advertising on the show every now and then. And so this is a sponsor segment, and he tells me, he says, Jim, I get some response every time you talk about me, and I just want to let you know, if you own a business and you're looking for a way to spend your advertising money, my advertising opportunity is like nothing you'll get anywhere else. First of all, you get me talking about you, okay? I don't just talk about you when I do your ad. I talk about you all the time. In other words, when people buy ads on my show, I have people all week long ask me questions about, I heard so-and-so was on your show. Do you really like them that much? What have you done with them? So it's not like buying an ad in print. It's not like buying an ad on any other format because, the person that works there can't really get involved in endorsing you. But I don't work for anybody, so I can kind of endorse you. So one of the advertisers I want to talk about right now is Josh McNeil, McNeil's Paving. People say, well, have you dealt with him? I've dealt with him on numerous projects. And I talked to 2 people this week that called him to get him to do some work from last week's ad. So I have a lot of people call me and then call the advertiser, and you can do that. But I'm letting you know that McNeil's Paving is a good local company. Actually been in business over 60 years. They've got the 3rd generation of the family working there now. They do residential and commercial blacktop. They also do seal coating. They do repairs, tar and chip, filling cracks in your blacktop, whatever you may need done. But they had thrown out a really strong offer, and I know it's good as long as you get your work booked by the end of April, which is coming up. It's next week's the end of April, so you're not going to get it done by the end of April. It's impossible for them to move that quick. I don't even think the blacktop plant is open. But anyway, what I'm saying is, if you want to get your driveway seal coated, if you want to get that done, and you give a call and mention Weller's Utility Trailers, or not Weller's Utility Trailers, Weller Does Delmarva. If you mention Weller Does Delmarva, Jim Weller, or Weller's Utility Trailers, they will give you 10% off. So the main thing is give a call, let them come out and look at it. They'll give you a price, and then that way you'll save 10%. But we need to get you scheduled. That's the main thing, okay? I don't even know how busy they are, but you just got to get scheduled. So I need you to call today or tomorrow or Monday and talk to them to save this 10%. But here's the bigger discount. If you want some blacktop work done, 20% off. Now that's huge. 20% off for blacktop work. So if you need a new driveway, I got somebody's getting ready to build a brand new house, and I'm going to recommend that they get their driveway priced out and get that planned. So 20% off. So I'm going to give you the number, whether you need blacktop work or seal coating. The seal coating is 10% off. The blacktop work is 20%. These are good, honest people. They'll do a good job for you. It's Josh McNeil, McNeil's Paving, and the phone number is 302-945-7131. 302-945-7131. Again, if you need any type of blacktop work, I highly recommend them. I've dealt with them more than once and been very happy. So you give them a call and make sure you mentioned I would like that discount. 10% off on seal coating, 20% off on blacktop work. Today's date is April 25th. 2020 because you might be listening to this show a year or two from now. So it's April of 2020 is when that offer expires. All you got to do is get scheduled. You're not going to get the work done by the end of April, but just get on their schedule and you will get that discount, okay? So Weller's Utility Trailers, I mentioned, is open today at 8 o'clock. And if you need a trailer, we need to talk. Now, please be aware, Saturdays are off the hook. And that brings up my next little issue. We've been busy, and we appreciate our customers, and we're looking for another employee. We're looking for somebody to anchor the showroom. And people say, what does that mean? It doesn't mean I just want you to stand around. We're looking for somebody to answer the phone, greet customers, keep the showroom clean and tidy, stock the shelves, things like that. And you would learn about the products in the showroom. So if somebody come in and said, hey, I want to buy a flagpole, you show them where they're at, you'd be able to take their money and send them on their way. So we're just looking for somebody to work in the showroom, answer the phone, keep an eye on things, ring customers up, help out in any way, so the guys that go outside and sell the sheds and the carports and the swing sets and the trailers can go outside and do that, okay? When you go outside, a usual transaction could be an hour to two. People like looking at all that product we have. So anyway, if you have an interest in this job, send me an email. It's Jim, J-I-M, at Wellers.com. Tell me about yourself, send me your resume, and convince me that you are the absolute best candidate for that position. This is full-time year-round, Tuesdays through Saturdays. We are closed on Sunday and Monday. Learn a lot about Wellers at Wellers.com, if you would, please. Give us a call. It's 337-8228. And if you have any interest in that job, you need to send me an email. It's Jim at Wellers, WELLERS.com. So anyway, I just wanted to say good morning. How is everybody doing? And I hope you're enjoying the show. This is live on the radio. It's live also on Facebook. It's live on TV Delmarva. It's live on your Roku device, on your Amazon Fire Stick. And it is not live on YouTube, but it will be there Monday afternoon. So anyway, we do it each and every Saturday morning. If you ever want to be on the show, if you own a business and you want to promote something, the advertising on the show is very unique, because it's the only place you're going to get an ad on the radio, an ad on TV. Your ad will also pop up on about 6 or 7 Facebook pages, and you can also see it on TV Delmarva. But the other thing is you can share the show. So once you've been interviewed or been on the show, as you can see, it's live, and then you can share it, and you can put it on your Facebook page. You can put it on your website. Whatever you want to do with it, you can do that after you've been on the show. So it is advertising like nowhere else, and I've been on the air now 6.5, 7 years, almost 7 years. And I got many advertisers been with me a long time, and they're absolutely getting results, okay? And it's very affordable, but it's not free, okay? It's not that affordable, but it's very affordable. All right, so look me up, check me out, get up with me if you want to talk about any advertising ideas. All right, no big contracts either. You don't have to do it for 13 times or anything like that. You know, I just want to get you some results and help you, get some business and get heard of or seen or known. That's my overall goal. I'm a businessman. I like to get a return on my investment, and I would like to help you get a return on yours. And I also do have 2 billboards for rent. I have an electronic billboard on 113 in Ellendale, and then I have a regular billboard on Route 13 at Wellers in Bridgeville. Okay, so what in the world is next? All right, I got more guests going to be on. We're with you till 9 o'clock this morning. People have noticed that I've slowed down on my talking a little bit. I'm trying not to talk so fast, okay? So I just want to let you know that I have changed my speed of my words. I'm trying to say it a little clearer and a little slower. I hear the music, so we're taking a break from the radio. So all of my radio audience, just go to TV Delmarva or Jim Weller's Facebook page, because we got some giveaways. We're going to have some fun while we're taking a break from the radio. Here we go. All right, next is we're going to chit-chat with, I believe it's going to be Colin Walls, if I'm not mistaken. And I just want to let you know that Colin is going to be talking to us. I think he's ready now. Are you ready now?
I'm ready. You are not mistaken.
All right, I was not mistaken. All right, so go through your ad real quick, and then we'll take a phone call.
Okay, so TV Delmarva, that's what you're watching right now, TV Delmarva, available on Channel 14 over the air. So if you're in the Lower Kent County, Sussex County, or surrounding Maryland counties, you can point your antenna towards Seaford, Delaware, rescan your TV, and look for Channel 14. We should come up there. And if your antenna is already pointing in that direction, just rescan your TV.
Good.
And it should come up. We should be right there, Channel 14. That is us. And we have advertising opportunities. This right here is one of them. So during this show, Jay Wilkins has purchased this advertising here, Wilkins Wildlife and Bedbug 911, and he's also purchased something else. He's got the weather, weather every hour, and we have another one of those available. So every hour the weather pops up, your logo, and even a short, whatever you want to say. So a short ad, meaning like text, will scroll across the screen. So if you watch at the top of the hours, we will play that, and you'll see that go through. So that's something that's available, and it's really, really good deal on that. We also have ad packages starting at $99 a month, under $100 a month. That is pretty amazing to buy television, a package for. That's not one ad, Jim.
Right.
You're thinking, oh, it's just one ad.
No.
That's at least one ad every day.
Really?
Yes.
So at least 30 ads for $100.
Yes.
How much is that?
No, it's $99, Jim.
All right, it's $99.
You're overpricing it.
Oh, I raised it. Yeah. I like them round figures.
Yeah. Well, it's under $100.
Wow.
That's pretty good. I
Affordable.
mean, most businesses, if they want to get the word out about their business, they can usually afford $100 a month. You know, some people that is a large advertising budget, depending on your profit margin on your business. So we understand that, and we want to help those businesses. So if you're looking to get into advertising on television for under $100 a month, give us a call. Call me directly, 302-242-8015. Text me directly at that same number, or email me, Colin at tvdelmarva.com. That's Colin with one L at tvdelmarva.com. And you can message us on Facebook. However, get up with us somehow, some way. And if you're saying you want to spend some money with us, I guarantee we will get back to you.
Okie dokie. All right, I'm going to take a phone call real quick. Is there anybody out there that would like a bottle of sauce? Okay, this is called Red Hot Dilly Peppers. Phone number 422-7336. You got to dial it right now. I got a bottle of Eagle Wing sauce that I'd like to give away, and if you want one, call me right now. It will be absolutely free. And people say, where is this Eagle Wings? Okay, it is in Seaford, right next to M&T Bank on Stein Highway, and they are open on Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 3 or other days by appointment. Any question, 337-6399. All right, so if you want a bottle of sauce, call me right now, 422-7336. 422-7336. You can't go out and eat a whole lot right now, but if you want to do some barbecuing or grill something or something like that, and you need some sauce, here's a bottle absolutely free for you, brand new, made by Eagle Wings. 422-7336. If you would like to have a bottle of sauce, call me right now, and I will set one aside for you. You will pick it up in Bridgeville at Weller's Utility Trailers. All right? 422-7336. If you'd like a bottle of sauce, give me a call right this minute. Now, another thing I want to tell you about, Weller's is open today. I did talk about a help wanted position, and I want to also thank all the people that watch this show every week. We have a lot of different people. We watch the, now, in other words, we can't track everybody, so we don't have any idea how many people are listening on the radio, okay? But I'm sure it's hundreds, if not thousands. But then we get into, TV.
Have a call, Jim.
Well, we have a call. All right. Caller, are you there?
I'm here.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Are you calling about the job?
No, I was calling about the hot sauce.
Oh, okay. And how did you hear about it?
I was on Facebook.
Facebook. And your name?
Tiffany.
How you spelling Tiffany?
Tiffany.
All right. And have you? What are you going to use this sauce for?
Well, my husband, he likes hot stuff, so I'll probably use it on his food.
Okay. Well, it's called Red Hot Dilly Pepper Sauce. All right. So I'll put your name on the list, and you can pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville starting next Tuesday. Is that okay?
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, thanks for watching the show. Have you ever seen it before?
This is my first time.
And how did you find the show?
I just was on Facebook, and I saw it.
Did like Mark Zuckerberg let you know, or you just found it on your own?
I just found it on my own. I just went on Facebook.
All right. And would you watch it again, or is this enough?
No, I'll watch it again.
All right. You promise?
I promise.
All right. Thanks a lot. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
All right. It's that simple, folks. Now, if you want some sauce, you're going to do some cooking, you need to call me right now. It's 422-7336. 422-7336. And there was a first-time viewer. So, Tiffany, thank you very much. I hope the show is worth everything you paid for it. So, if you want a bottle of sauce, call me right now, 422-7336. Listen to me, folks. At Weller's in Bridgeville, we've been selling these kayaks, okay? And we are winding down. We probably have less than 400 kayaks in stock. All right? So if you want one, they're only $137. They come with a paddle. I think we actually have less than 100 of them. So anyway, just check us out at wellers.com. I hear the music. We're going to be back on the radio. And I believe Kate is the lady that is running all the controls. So good morning, Kate. Do I have another phone call? I don't think I did. All right. Well, anyway.
Yes.
I do? All right. Well, let them through, I guess. Caller, are you there?
Morning, Jim. Justin Ward with Invisible Fence.
Hey, Justin. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Let me tell everybody this is a sponsor segment, okay? So what is up in the world of Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva?
We're out. We're getting things done. We're able to still follow protocols and protect everybody by getting out and working with the dogs. We're seeing a lot of puppies. We're seeing a lot of rescues. So I believe people are actually going out and rescuing these dogs that are at the shelters that might be oversupplied right now, and they're low on staff to help these dogs. So we're seeing a lot of them being adopted, and
that's nice.
They're getting them for the spring, and we're out doing, like I said, Perfect Start training where we can start puppies as young as 8 weeks, work them into understanding the concept behind Invisible Fence and learning their new boundaries and stuff like that. We're able to get things installed, service, and again, I want to apologize to some clients. We're having to book them out a little bit just of how the volume of calls that are coming in. But
right.
I encourage people to check out the coupons, especially for those indoor units. We got the rocks inside the house, or for flower beds and stuff
yes.
like that. I call them, keep dogs from digging in the flower beds. We're seeing a lot of them come through right now because everybody's getting their flower beds mulched. So if you got a dog that likes to dig in the new, freshly planted flower bed,
you can keep them away.
The coupons, absolutely. Gardens, people are getting their spring garden ready. So check that out. Like I said, the coupons are floating around online. You can sign up with our email to get those as well. You can go to invisiblefence.com and check everything out. A lot of stuff's online. I encourage people to get their batteries and check on them just to make sure they got a fresh set. With the spring fever coming on, the dogs enjoy to get out when it's warm. So a lot of good things going on, Jim.
All right. And phone number, how do they call you?
They can call or text at 410-546-2436.
546-410.
Facebook, YouTube.
All right. And free estimates.
Absolutely, free estimates. And again, we got the 90 days interest-free financing and 12 months interest-free financing if you want to go that route.
Okay. All right. Good local company. Keep your pets safe. And a lot of information. You not only sell the product, you install it, you service it, but you also spend time with the animal, and that's something you just can't get online, you know?
Absolutely. We're all customization. We're hands-on. We work per the dog, so each job's a little bit different. So
right.
We enjoy it, though. We enjoy meeting with the clients and hearing their stories and getting to know the family. So
yep.
I always get the joke of how many dogs do I personally have, and I tell everybody with all of our clients I got over 10,000 personal dogs.
Wow,
so.
That's a lot, ain't it? All right, well, Justin, you be safe out there, okay?
Absolutely, I appreciate it, Jim.
All right, take care. Have a good weekend.
Yep, everybody have a good weekend.
Bye-bye. All right, there he goes, Justin Ward. If you need an invisible fence, I've got them for my dogs, and I love it. And what I do love is my animals are safe. You know, they're not running off on me and things like that. So anyway, that's that. Now, I want to brag on another sponsor, okay? This is my insurance company, all right? L&W Insurance Agency, all right? This is a sponsor segment. And I've been talking to them a little bit lately because I had some trees blow down at a property. I've got another property that a garage door blew in. I've got another property that a garage door blew in. And then I've got another property where there's roof damage. So I've been talking to them, and what I like is they answer my questions. They don't make me have to deal with the insurance company. They get in the middle of it, and they take care of me because they recognize I'm a customer of L&W Insurance Agency. So if you personally have had some insurance experiences lately, and the insurance agent you have just turns you over to a 1-800 number that doesn't know who you are or where you live or anything about you, that's not the kind of service you're going to get at L&W. L&W is locally owned and operated. They sell many brands of insurances. So in other words, if you are going to get a price from them, they may give you 2 or 3 prices. They may say you've got this brand or this brand or this brand. So local company, been around a long time, over 80 years serving our community. They not only handle business, but they deal with residential things. They have renter's insurance. They have car insurance, life insurance, health insurance. So if you need any form of insurance or you have insurance and you want to just make sure that what you got is what you need, because so many people buy insurance on price, okay? They're looking for this person to be cheaper than that person. And that's a wonderful thing. It's very important to get a good price, but it's more important to get a good value and to make sure that you're adequately insured and that when you need them, they're going to be there for you. So it's L&W Insurance Agency. I'm very happy with them. I talk to them almost once a week, sometimes twice, sometimes 3 times a week. Depends on how the wind's blowing. But anyway, phone number's 302-856 7828. That's 856-7828. It's lwinsurance.com on the web, and they are very active on Facebook. If you would, look them up there, and they'll take good care of you, okay? I also wanted to mention that at Weller's, we are still offering the 1 year same as cash, but that ends the end of April. You've only got a few days. Take advantage of that. Pretty much any purchase over $750. It doesn't include a couple things, but it pretty much includes everything, or most everything that we sell. So it basically means you don't have any interest at all on the money. You get to use somebody else's money and get the product now. You have a small monthly payment that's actually deferred for the first 3 months. So then as long as you pay that loan off within 1 year, you can get all the way till next year's tax return at this point. If you pay it off within 1 year or no longer than 1 year, you don't pay 1 penny in interest. It's like using somebody else's money, absolutely free. Now, my next guest is here. I'm going to set my little timer and say good morning to him. I've had him on before, and it's always a treat. He's always informative, entertaining, and a nice all-around guy. Shotgun Willie, is that correct?
That is correct, Jim. Good
How
morning.
are you doing?
How you doing? I'm good.
Good. And tell me, how have you been dealing with this pandemic? In other words, has it affected your bookings or?
Yeah, just like everybody else. It's pretty much non-existent at this point.
Isn't that unbelievable? Now, in other words, you're saying it's non-existent. You're just saying I have nobody hiring me because they can't.
Well, there's not a lot of places you can do things.
Right.
I mean, and it's, the big guys are sitting in a home.
Right.
Willie Nelson's sitting in Hawaii with his 2 boys playing music right now on Facebook, just like the rest of us.
Yeah. So you're a local guy.
Yep.
This kind of started not as a joke, but just kind of as a little bit of a hobby.
Yeah. I've always played music. I've been in bands for 25 so years. I was a bass player, so I'm learning how to play this thing here a little bit better. And it's different, a lot different from playing the bass. And I used to play a lot of classic rock and some heavier stuff rather than the old country. But I've always loved the old country music. So I'm just kind of getting back to that and really enjoying it. It's a treat to hear the old guys and play along with them and just that kind of music really reaches out and touches a lot of people.
Yeah, and it's not so much based on how loud you can make it or electronics. It's real music, is what you're saying.
It's very real. It's almost like tugs at the heartstrings for a lot of people. It brings back memories from their childhood, things their parents or their grandparents would do. People young and old enjoy it.
Wow.
To be honest.
So
Yes.
when this all lightens up, you are for hire
Absolutely.
for birthday parties or
Absolutely.
any
I can
kind
do
of an event.
Backyard party, barbecues, pool parties, Saturday night at the restaurant, happy hours, you name it, I can do it.
All right. So how? Let's give some contact info before you sing. Or how would somebody reach you if they just wanted to plan something for 6 months or a year from now?
Well, I have a Facebook page. It's shotgun.willie.
Shotgun.willie.
Put the dot in there in between because
Okay.
there's a lot of names. That name's being used by a few folks.
I bet so.
But nobody local that I know of. So
Okay.
shotgun.willie on Facebook. I also have an Instagram page that I use, not quite as much as the Facebook. It's
Okay.
shotgun.willie.show.
Okay.
And Facebook's the main thing. It's really the means that a lot of people use to communicate these days.
Just send you a message.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
My cell phone, you can certainly reach me there. It's 302-249-9165.
249-9165.
Yep. Or you can just, if you see me out and about, just grab me by the shoulder and say,
give
hey,
me-
here's some money. Come play some music
Come
for
play
us.
some music. All right. Now, when you come, is it just you that comes?
I do a solo show. I use
Okay.
backing tracks. A lot of the tribute acts these days that are out there playing in a lot of resort. It's a big thing across the country, even overseas in the UK. It's a huge thing over there. But I use backing tracks so you get the sound of the real thing, the real band, and I'll play right along with it and sing all the music.
All right. Well, now you evidently came prepared to sing.
I can do a couple songs, sure.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to let you go ahead and introduce the song and do the song. Is that all right?
Sounds good.
All right. Take it away.
Probably don't even need an introduction. I'm sure everybody knows this one.
Okay.
Cowboys ain't easy to love, they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold. Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's, and each night begins a new day. And if you don't understand him, he don't die young, he'll probably just ride away. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up be cowboys. Don't let them play guitars and drive them old trucks. Make them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up be cowboys. They'll never stay home, they're always alone, even with someone they love. Cowboys like smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings. Little warm puppies, children, girls of the night. And then that don't know him won't like him, and then that do sometimes won't know how to take him. He ain't wrong, he's just different. His pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right. And mamas, don't let your babies grow up and be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Make them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your cowboys grow up to be babies. 'Cause they'll never leave home and they'll never leave you alone, even if you're the only one they love. Everybody knows that song.
I agree. That was really good. Really good.
It's a little different playing by myself. I've had some fun with it, actually. my Facebook page. I can do it with the tracks, or I can do it without, and I'm kind of like playing with it more, just see if I can do it solo by myself. Like I said, I'm learning how to play the guitar.
Okay, you're doing good.
It's it's one of those things. It's easy to learn, but it's hard to master it.
Wow.
There's always somebody better. So.
Well, I got Kevin Short coming. Do you happen to know Kevin Short?
I've known Kevin for a little while.
I ought to see if Kevin could sing with you.
That would be a treat. He'd probably be a lot more entertaining than I would. That's for sure. He's a little more professional.
Is he?
I'm a goof around kind of guy. I'm having fun. I'm not looking to make money. I'm not looking to get rich doing it.
Okay.
So I just kind of like to have fun and have a good time and see people and see them smile.
Well, that's nice. That's nice. So people hire you, and basically you would come in and give them some entertainment.
Absolutely.
Put a smile on their face.
Absolutely.
Keep life light. Keep life light if you can. Do you have a regular job?
Oh yeah.
What do you do as a regular job?
I'm a custodian for the Indian River School District.
Nighttime, daytime?
I do nighttimes. I'm
nighttime.
Not good at mornings, Jim.
Oh, really?
Now it's killing me just to keep my eyes open.
Okay. All right. Wow. Well, good. I appreciate you doing that. Yeah. I guess it's a little different with no school right now, isn't it?
It's different. It's
project time.
It's busy. We're ripping up tiles, replacing tiles, cleaning walls, and painting and getting the outside stuff done. A lot of stuff we normally do over the summertime, but we've got a good jump start on it this year.
Would you, if Kevin were up for singing a song with you, are you up for that?
Absolutely.
Kevin, I need you to communicate to me, if you would, please, if you want this gentleman to wait till you get here for you two to sing a song or do something together.
I can hang out.
Okay. All right. So, Kevin, let me know if you're up for this. All right. We'd like to do something entertaining that involves Kevin, if possible.
I'll let him play the guitar. He's actually somebody that would know how to.
Well, he'd have to bring one.
He can have mine if he wants.
Oh, really? All right.
Probably the first time it's actually been played.
Okay. You're not claiming playing it. You want to hit another song just for the heck of it?
Yeah, I could try another one.
All right. Or you want to wait for Kevin?
No, we can wait. I mean, I don't want to infringe too much, though.
All right. Well, then why don't you wait a little while, if you don't mind? And when Kevin gets here, we'll try to talk him into it. And see, last time I tried to get him to just sing a song. This way he could maybe play your guitar, or we'll do some. Oh, the only problem is you two guys can't be near each other.
Yeah, I'd have to stand over there, and he'd have to stand over here. Yeah, it might be. Well, we'll see.
Well, I'll surrender my little desk here.
There you go.
If I have to. We'll have to move the camera or something. But, all right, well, I think Kevin will be up for this. So, folks, you're going to have a treat. So just stay tuned. I'm going to do a couple commercials. And so, Mike, you'll just hang around for a little bit?
Sure.
So I do want to say, if you wanted to hire, this is Mike Long, Shotgun Willie. And,
Shotgun Willie. Delmarva's only Willie Nelson tribute.
Delmarva's only. And we, in a little bit, when Kevin Short gets here, we're going to have Kevin Short and Shotgun Willie somehow do something together, but not close to each other. And this is going to be very interesting how we lay this out. All right? Maybe we'll have Kevin sit there, and you can come sit here, and I'll just go eat a donut. All right? So anyway, stay tuned, folks. The show is unraveling by the minute. In other words, so we're just making things up on the fly. All right, so Mike, just hold tight and stay tuned, okay?
Gotcha.
All right, I want to brag on another sponsor, and people love coupons to Vanderwins, okay? This is Vanderwins Ice Cream. Now, I don't know exactly when they're open or if they can be open or how they're selling ice cream, but I'm sure at some point you can get some ice cream at Vanderwins. You can eat it in your car. You can take it home. In other words, you can get cups or pints or quarts or cones. You can probably hire their truck to come to an event whenever you're allowed to have an event. So there's just all kinds of things whenever we're allowed to do something. So anyway, the ice cream is still the same. It's good, and I know at some point you can go to Vanderwins and buy ice cream. So anyway, if you have any interest in this, Vanderwins is the place. So keep them in mind. On the web, you can look it up. It's VanderwinFarmCreamery.com. Very active on Facebook. And please support these these local businesses. So if you are just home and you're craving some ice cream, make a point of finding out when they're open and going and buying some and taking it home. Or you want a good gift that just makes everybody happy, get some ice cream and give it to somebody. I believe Tracy would be happy if she arrived next Saturday morning and I had ice cream just waiting on her. So anyway, I doubt that's going to happen, but you never know. All right. So anyway, Vanderwins, thank you for your support of my show. Let's take a minute real quick, folks. Get your phone ready to dial 422-7336. If you want 2 gift cards to Vanderwins, call me right this minute. 422-7336. I mean fast, one after another. If the phone's busy, hang up and call again. Ice cream, 2 gift cards. Call right now, 422-7336, okay? I got to give them away. These cards will expire. They don't have no expiration date on them. So anyway, if you want a gift card to Vanderwoods, not just 1, 2 of them, call me right now, 422-7336. I'm here. I'm ready for a phone call. But I wanted to tell you, Kevin Short is on his way. I don't know if he has an escort, an entourage, or if he's just driving himself. But when Kevin gets here, we are going to compile a special edition of Weller Does Delmarva with Shotgun Willie, Delaware's Shotgun Willie, and Delaware's Kevin Short. We're going to do something that will make us proud. I have a caller. Caller, are you there?
Yes.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
You looking for ice cream?
Yes.
What's your name?
Miss Kilgo.
Miss?
Kilgo.
How you spelling that?
K-I-L as in Larry, G-O.
All right. And have you ever seen this show before?
Yes.
And are you watching on TV or are you watching on the radio?
Radio.
All right. And how are we looking on the radio today?
Great.
It's a little staticky?
No, it's great. I love your show.
All right.
It's coming in good. I'm here.
All right. So Miss Kildo, right?
Yes.
All right. And you know what ice cream is, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you like Vanderwins? You ever been there?
No.
Really? Well, you're going to love it. I just don't know when they're open, okay?
Yeah, but is it in Ocean City or Rehoboth?
No, it's actually in Greenwood or Bridgeville.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Dewey Beach or Fenwick Island.
Oh, sure.
All right. I just don't know because of the state of emergency when they're open. But we'll give you 2 gift cards. You have to pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville.
Weller's in Bridgeville. Okay.
Yep. Starting with next Tuesday. I won't have them there till Tuesday.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for listening.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, and when you call, folks, just call right back because I don't have like an elaborate phone system or anything like that, and I can only handle one thing at a time, to be honest with you. When I'm chewing gum, I have to stop walking. All right? So anyway, free ice cream, 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. Call right now, 422-7336. At 8 o'clock, we're not going to take any more calls, so you got to call right this minute. All right? Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open any minute. All right? So if you want to buy a trailer today, it's your lucky day. We are allowing people to buy trailers today. 8 to 2. I got another call. Caller, are you there? Good morning.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
You looking for ice cream?
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
All right. And who am I talking to?
Doug.
Say it one more time.
Doug.
Are you spelling that like D-O-U-G?
That's correct, yeah.
All right. And are you watching or listening or how you seeing the show?
Listen on the radio.
Okay. And have you ever heard it before?
Yeah, I listen to your show on the TV quite a bit, and I never knew you were on the radio until just now. And I just trying to find a good station and I heard you talking. I enjoy it.
Well, thank you very much. And so you've been watching on TV?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
good.
You
do a good job. I enjoy it.
All right, and you will pick these gift cards up at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay?
Sure can, yeah. And Vanderwin's a nice place. I've been there only one time, but I really enjoyed it, but it was a while back.
All right, well, you can go again whenever they're open, okay?
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot now, and you're doing a good job.
All right, thank you, Doug. Have a good weekend.
Thank you now. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, so anyway, folks, that's a couple gift cards to Vanderwins for free. People seem to like that. and they like the show. So thank you, everybody that watches or listens and watches, whatever. Is there another caller? Are you there?
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Just got back from a walk.
Where'd you go?
We walked to the end of our lane, which is 0.6 of a mile long, and we come back. So it gives me a little over a mile with the other walking I do.
And why are you walking? Who would do this on purpose?
Well, when I was younger, I did it for a purpose, but as I get older, I've got to do it for another reason.
All right. And is this Connie?
I feel like, yes, it is.
And what do you do with these gift cards? Do you really eat ice cream?
I love ice cream. I'm going to share them with my family.
Really? And have you been to Vanderwin's lately?
No, but are they even open?
I don't know. That's what I wondered. I mean, I think they're open some because I've had some people tell me they've been to Vanderwin's. Probably the one in Bridgeville.
I was afraid that I said I'd have to call and see. No, I wanted to share them with my family.
Well, very good. And how are you hearing the show? Radio, Facebook?
I'm on my phone right now.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Well, have a good weekend, Connie.
Thank you, Jim, and you have a blessed weekend, too.
All right, and don't come before Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, I won't do that.
Okie dokie.
Okay,
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Folks, it's that simple. That's exactly how we give it away. And Connie takes and blesses her family with this ice cream. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. That is one thing that doesn't usually upset people is free ice cream. All right, Colin, are you there?
I'm here.
All right. So, did you hear the big news?
Which one?
That Kevin Short is going to tap dance while Willie plays music.
Yeah, I got a call from Kevin. He's on his way, but he's a little ways out still. So
really,
yeah.
He's at the other end of Appel's Road.
Yeah, a little further than that, but he's on his way. So yeah, he's he's making his way here, is what I'm saying.
Should we look forward to it or fret it?
I always look forward to seeing Kevin Short.
Yeah, a wealth of information.
That's right. And
All
just
right.
a great guy to hang out around.
I agree. And to have involved in your life.
That's right.
All right. So what's up with you, Colin?
Well, things are going good here at TV Delmarva. TV Delmarva is an over-the-air radio station. Not yet. It's only TV so far.
Right. Slow down.
Yeah, slow down.
Pace yourself, Colin.
We're jumping ahead. We're giving out news that hasn't even broke yet.
Right.
So we are an over-the-air television station, Channel 14. Our tower is located in Seaford, and our license is to Dagsboro. So because it's the top of the hour, I have to say you're watching TV Delmarva, W14DKD, Dagsboro.
All right.
That is a legal requirement. So anyway, now that that's out of the way, yes, we are an over-the-air television station. If you have an antenna on your TV, point it towards Seaford. If you don't have an antenna on your TV, go get an antenna.
Yes.
They actually sell decent little antennas at Walmart. So locally, that's a place you can get it. You can order them online like Amazon as well. So, and the further you get away from it, of course, you need a better antenna. So I'm able to, like I've gotten the signal as far north as Frederica. So I mean that's pretty good range on our TV station for the power we are. So Frederica, and so it's Lower Kent County, pretty much all of Sussex County and the surrounding Maryland counties. You can get this channel. Point your antenna towards Seaford, rescan, and look for Channel 14.
Excellent. All right. Well, I'm glad you're doing all this. In other words, and yeah. I saw this real high tech antenna you put up out here on the telephone pole, the light pole.
Yeah. So and that works.
You laughing?
So I've got a guy. If somebody wants an antenna put up on a pole, or if you have a tower, so there's lots of people that have towers that the antenna's no good, or the motor's bad, or the rotor, whatever you want to call it. Maybe the antenna's still good. I've got a guy that I can recommend to you that will come out. He will climb your tower as long as it's safe.
Right.
And he will either replace your antenna, replace the rotor, put up a new antenna, or he had a suggestion for me. He said if the antenna or the motor, sometimes the motor's just frozen, he said he can just turn the antenna towards the station, and you're going to get lots of stations. When you point it to us, you're going to get lots of other stations because we're all down there in that general area, the Laurel area, Sharptown, Maryland. So they're all kind of in that general same area. So anyway, that he can do that. So get up with me if you need an antenna installed. I've got a guy that can take care of it for you.
All right, and he does good work. I saw him out here working.
You did, yeah. You saw him all the way up there, about 35 feet up.
He was up
35,
there.
yeah. He was. So, but anyway, TV Delmarva, we are a local TV station. We want to remain local. We're going to sign on with a network here soon. We can't reveal who that is just yet, but it's going to bring lots of good programming to supplement when our local programming isn't playing. Right. We only have so much content that we can play until we start playing the same stuff over and over again. So we're trying to get new, relevant content for our viewers.
And it's coming.
It's coming. That's right.
All right, Colin, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, see ya. All right, so Kevin Short is on his way. We are holding Shotgun Willie hostage, and at some point, the two of them are going to play some music for you on this show, and one of them's going to sing. I think somebody's going to tap dance. I think it's going to be very, very entertaining. I hear the music. We're coming back on the radio, so thank you, everybody, for listening to this show, watching this show. If you're watching on Facebook, please share the show. We've got a lot going on here, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So again, stay tuned for the very special performance of Kevin Short and Shotgun Willie, exclusively available right here at the Weller Complex, TV Delmarva, Catch It Live studio. Listen, I want to brag on another one of my sponsors of the show, and I need more sponsors. So anybody out there, you know, what I really need is I like promoting businesses. I actually talked to somebody yesterday about my show and said, you know what? I really would like to help promote your business. So if you got a business, I'm looking for somebody to promote. I'm looking for a roofer to promote. I'm looking for somebody that sells and installs garage doors that wants to possibly do something with me. So I'm just looking for some different things. Every time I need something done, then I look for a business that wants to, you know, do some promoting in exchange for services. So anyway, we just swap checks is what we do. So listen to me. Let's talk about Dry Zone. Another good sponsor of the show. Friend of mine, Bill and Heather Anderson, run this business. Great company, locally owned and operated. They do what they say they're going to do. They know what they're doing, and they're just a great business to deal with. So whether you need a crawl space encapsulated, maybe you need some electrical work, maybe you have a basement that's leaking and it never leaked before, you're getting ready to uncover the pool and the concrete's not level, and you want to use that poly level and get it all leveled up and prevent any tripping hazards, they can help you with that. But the one thing they've done for me lately that has been beautiful is they redid the floor at Weller's in Bridgeville. If you have not seen it, look on my Facebook page. There's some pictures. Dryzone.com's probably got some pictures. It's beautiful. So if you own a business and your business is shut down right now, or you can't operate at full throttle, whether you got a restaurant or a storefront or whatever, and you want to get your floor looking like new, I mean, really make that wow impression, very affordable. It's called a Spartec floor coating, and I can't say enough about it. So if you have any interest in this, estimates are absolutely free. So you just give Dry Zone a call. It's 302-684-5034. That's 684-5034. And it's dryzone.com on the web. Very active on Facebook. Tell them I sent you. And estimates are absolutely free. And everything comes with a long-term transferable warranty. Okay? I really, really like dealing with Dry Zone. Is something wrong? No. Colin's in here with a wire in his hand. And
turn all this on us now. I got to figure out how.
I never even thought of that. Well, let him do it over there. Or, Colin, I'm saying I'm going to stand up and I'll let Willie get here.
Yeah.
And then we'll let Kevin get over there.
Okay,
Maybe. All right. Sorry.
I'll let you know.
All right. I wasn't thinking. I apologize. I do this. Spur of the moment. So, or we can plan it for another day if you want. I don't mind that either. All right. So let's talk about somebody else that's a sponsor of the show, which is Wilson's Auction. All right. Now, unfortunately, due to the state of emergency that the governor has announced, Wilson's Auction is not open right now, and Dave Wilson wants everybody to know that his thoughts and prayers are with you, with the families that have lost their jobs during these trying times and the businesses that are struggling. And Dave, as a business owner and a legislator, he wants to get this community back open, but he wants it to be safe. We want to do the right thing. So just want to let you know that Wilson's Auction right this minute is not open. But if you are planning to sell something in the near future, there's no auction that's open right now. So just hold tight. But keep Wilson's in mind. They have an auto auction normally on Tuesday nights. They have their regular auction on Saturdays. If you have some property you want to sell, I've bought many properties at auction. And there's just been a lot of different things that Wilson's Auction has done with me over the years, me buying or selling things through Wilson's Auction. So stay tuned for more announcements. But Dave just wants you to know that he cares and that all families matter and businesses and so on. And we're all kind of in this together. He is not only my friend, he is a state senator. He's my senator, and he's a good man. And he just wants you to know that we're going to get through this, and it's just a difficult time. So he appreciates his supporters. He appreciates his customers, and he will be back. He will be back, and we will all be back up and running at full throttle, in other words. So it's Wilson's Auction. If you had any questions, you probably could call, leave a message. Somebody will call you back. It's 422-3454, 422-3454, wilsonsauction.com. You can check out Dave Wilson, the senator, on Facebook if you would like. And I appreciate Dave and all his support and the fact that he cares and he's concerned. And, he just wants things to be safe, but he wants things to get up and running as soon as possible. All right, so that's that. Wilson's Auction, thank you very much for your support and your friendship and your service to our community. All right, what is next? Weller's Utility Trailers is open. We're there. We have kayaks for $137 with a paddle. So if you're home and you're bored out of your mind and you want something to do with the kids, you can fish out of a kayak. You can talk on your cell phone in a kayak. You can take pictures from a kayak. You can literally eat lunch in a kayak. Or you can just row around, or whatever it's called, paddle around in a kayak. So if you need a kayak, $137. And if you bought enough of them to add up to $750 or more, you could take advantage of 1 year same as cash. All right? So keep that in mind at Weller's also. What else did I say? I got a couple billboards for rent. I wanted to remind people about that. Real nice electronic billboard in Ellendale. And then, of course, I have got there is one billboard for rent at Weller's in Bridgeville. Okay? I wanted to mention also that we have 3 months same as cash. 3 months same as cash with a $250 purchase. So you could buy a couple kayaks and take advantage of 3 months same as cash. All right. So anyway, what is next? Kevin Short is on his way. I realize now that my idea just did nothing but create more work for everybody else, so I apologize for that. I was thinking merely of myself and my audience, to be honest with you. And let's talk about the audience for just a minute. I want to just thank some people for watching. I see Denise Weller and Debbie Short are watching. Sky Brady, how you doing, buddy? Sky, we're going to reach out to you next week. We need to get you on here just for the fun of it, okay? Darlene Smith, how you doing? And I see Philip Watkins is telling me that there's a line of people at the Harrington Fairgrounds. Cars are steady coming in. Barbara Bean. Barbara, how are you doing today? So I'm not going to be able to mention everybody, but I see Bob Wags. How you doing, Bob? And also, who else is out there? Jack Riddle. How you doing, Jack? And we got to get you up here singing with Kevin sometime soon. We'll sell tickets to that one. Marlene Brown, how you doing? Tell Jim I said hello. And Bob Moore, I saw that your surgery was very successful. I know you don't want many people to know that you've had surgery, but I'm very pleased that it went well. So anyway, and that's about what I've got for the moment. Anyway, so what else is going on? We are here. We are patiently waiting on Kevin Short. Hey, Tracy, if my other guest gets here first, we'll talk to him. Why don't we talk to John? Is that okay? All right. So why don't we talk to John, and that way we won't be rushing Kevin. So next is going to be John Hooper. I think we're going to be talking about a car show, everybody. So Oh, guys, I'm really sorry about this. I had no idea it would require anything. So you're thinking, yeah, that's no problem. It doesn't make it any better. So Colin's working. There's 2 Collins working. You want me to move or anything? No. Okay. No problem. He's coming through. He's doing a good job. All right. So anyway, that's Colin you're seeing in the background doing a good job.
Kevin's going to stand 6 feet behind you here so we can get everything in this shot.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
I was willing to leave the room. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing,
Good. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So, Kevin, if you can hear me, we've rearranged things, so don't speed getting here, okay? All right. So we're going to talk to somebody else in just a minute. I do want to brag on Jerry's Lawn Care. Jerry Santoro, just another good sponsor, supporter of the show. If you need some lawn care, you need some tree work done. It's got a bucket truck. He's got equipment. He can help you with a down tree or a tree that's leaning. He can get rid of your stump. He can handle it all. He also clears lots. He sells firewood. He sells mulch. I got a beautiful load of mulch yesterday. I think it's $15 a yard. And so many yards, you get free delivery. So I got 10 yards yesterday. So Denise is very happy. So if you need some mulch, you need some firewood, if you need a tree trimmed up, cut down, a lot cleared, or lawn care, you give Jerry's Lawn Care a call. Estimates are free. He's licensed. He's insured. He's a good guy, all right? So anyway, his name is Jerry. His phone number is 302-363-6025. 363-6025. It's jlc-llc.com on the web. Tell Jerry I sent you. He'll take good care of you. Jerry's Lawn Care. Now, if Colin is ready, we can talk to John. John, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, sir, and thank you for having me here.
Well, thanks for coming. What was I going to say to you? We're talking about a car show. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
You believing it's a go?
I do have some latest information from the show I'd like to share with your
Sure,
viewers.
go ahead.
My name's John Hooper. I'm a member of the Ocean City Cruiser Car Club. We put on an annual car show at the Millsboro Bowling Alley. We've done it for the last 17 years. Our car show was scheduled for May 24th. It's been postponed tentatively to August the 8th. And for more car show information, you can go to our website. It's https://oceancitycruisers.com. Or you can call one of the car show coordinators, Danny, and his phone number is 443-223-1099 for any update on there. The address of the Millsboro Bowling Alley show is 213 Mitchell Drive, and the owner is Craig Smith at the bowling alley. Like I said, we've been there for 17 years, and due to the latest epidemic and what's going on, that we're into the public safety, and that's one of the reasons why the car show has been postponed.
Wow, what was the date again?
Tentatively, the new date is going to be August the 8th, but I will be on your show on May 23rd with an update.
Okay.
To share with all the viewers of what's going on. Nobody knows really what's going on with any of the car shows now.
Right now. All right, so let's say somebody wanted to talk to you or ask you questions or be a sponsor of whenever the car show is. What do they do?
You can go to the Facebook, or else you can call Danny, the head car show coordinator. Their phone number is 443-223-1099. And also, my phone number is 302-945-5511.
All right.
We are also within that show. There is a separate car show. It's an elite car show. There's 20 spots. It was available at a $50 buy-in. That day we were offering a $400 cash prize.
Right.
With a 6-foot-tall trophy. There are still a few spots available. Anybody who has information or needs information on that, they can feel free to call me, and I would be happy to share that information and the latest car show information with our show with them.
Okay. So, This car show, tentatively, we're looking into August at this point. Not going to be in May for sure.
Definitely not May, no, sir.
All right. It's a big event. You've done it now for 17 years.
17 years at the same location with the same crate at the bowling alley. Yes, sir.
So we got to make this thing happen sometime this year for sure.
It's all nonprofit. Last year we gave thousands of dollars out to 3 different American Legions. We sponsor WPOC, the Kids Fund, with Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition.
Wow.
And this year we collected a lot of Hot Wheels, and this is very important to me. We want right down the street, there's a Christian storehouse in Millsboro. It's ran by Steve Smith, and I talked to him Thursday and Friday yesterday. They're a resource center, thrift shop, and most of all, food bank. And at our car show, I asked them if he would back his truck down there, that we would give away toys, little Hot Wheels or Matchbox cars to anybody who made a donation of non-perishable foods or a donation for the food bank and for his center there.
Wow, that's very nice.
And when talking with them yesterday, they are in urgent need right now as we speak for any canned goods with a snap top like a Chef Boyardee or Spam or anything like that for the homeless and the needy in the Millsboro area. He said they're also looking for squeeze jelly jars or the squeeze things for jellies for kids. They're looking for boxes of cereal and for like skillet dinners for families in the Millsboro, Georgetown area that they're looking for.
So what, people would just take it there and drop it off?
We talked about that. They have a limited staff with the social distancing. Steve told me it would be preferably if you could call their store at 302-934-8151 to say, hey, I've got donated, I got food or whatever. When can I drop it off for there, and can I make arrangements with you?
Okay.
You're a great organization, and we need to help our community and our small businesses right now.
I agree with that. What do you do for a living?
I'm a retired electrician.
Really?
I'm out of Baltimore. I lived in the Millsboro area since 2005.
Okay.
To the community, I'm the Camaro guy since I've written five books on first and second generation Camaro. And last year I kind of got touched by outside spirit, we'll say, to give back to the community and use my talents to give back to the community and to help with breast cancer, since my wife's breast cancer is in remission. And that's my personal mission, to give back to the community. And the Ocean City Cruisers are a great, generous bunch of people, along with the other car clubs in the area. And we're going to try to unite a lot of the car clubs to do whatever we can to help our small businesses, to keep them open and to raise money or food for the food banks or whatever we can do to give back. I think it's our obligation to do that.
Right, our duty.
Absolutely, sir.
Yep. All right. Well, if you got something else for that food bank in the future, let me know, or maybe I could get somebody from that on. That storehouse
absolutely. I'll be
organization.
talking with him Monday. I can't appreciate the time that you've given me and allow me to go out and speak this message. It's tremendous, the service you do. And we're looking forward with a long-time partnership with you.
Well, good. How's it been?
I think it's been very good, and we're looking to, right now we want to raise money for the community and raise for the food bank. The cars, they'll be out there. Even if the car show, somehow it doesn't come off this year, our community still needs food, and we need to help them and our small businesses. And that's what makes America strong, is our communities.
I agree. All right, well, I'm going to say thank you.
No, thank you very much for your time. On behalf of the Ocean City Cruisers and the local car show community, thank you very much for having me on here.
You're welcome. All right, well, then take care, okay?
You too. God bless.
All right, see you. God bless you. All right, that was John. So next, I see Kevin's here. Kevin, I really appreciate you agreeing to do this. I think you agreed to some degree.
I was surprised. I was on my way, and I turned around. So I turned around to grab a guitar and a guitar pick. But
no way.
We decided to not do that. So I was going to sing with him. So
okay. In the future, you'd rather be playing. We're on TV, just so you know. Okay. There's like two bald heads here.
I'm well aware of that. I've never been in the inner sanctum here of Jim Weller's office.
Oh,
you're
deep, man.
Let's see. Since I've been here for the last 5 minutes, I've counted 10 computers.
I'm a whiz. I'm a computer whiz.
There's a bobblehead of you and Denise inside a terrarium, which. Yes. Yeah. This is worth all the extra effort. Forget the singing.
Do you see the snake skin?
I know. I didn't see that.
Do you see it up there?
I do. Yes.
I found that outside.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and the wooden pumpkin down here.
The wooden pumpkin. Wow.
I'm going to use it for a contest, but it's starting to split on me.
It's got some rot on it on one side, I think. It's starting to rot out. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Oh my goodness! And we got our community bank, piggy bank. I got the cash cannon.
There's toys in here. Yeah, this is special. We have an applause sign. We might need that today.
Oh my gosh, Kevin!
So
this is the cat's meow here.
This is unique.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, 10 computers,
just in case one's not enough.
Yeah. I've been. How many times have I been in this building? A mess. I've never been in this room.
Oh, and
I've always talked to you. Even before we were. That's right. Yeah, even before we were social distancing, I never really felt like I could come in. I always talked to you from outside there, and I didn't realize that you were running the CIA from in here with all these computers.
Yeah, it's all here just in case.
Yeah, this is Jim's undercover. Yeah. What's that?
He said 10 of them.
10. Yeah.
All this electronics.
I counted. There's 8 over there, and then 1 over here, and I counted them all. So I think, but
there's a bunch of them.
There could be some under that desk that I can't see because there's things in here you can't see.
Well, I got the gaff tape too.
Okay, well that's good.
If something goes wrong,
because I know your gaff tape vendor, and and he
does a good job.
He needs all the gaff tape sales he can get.
Yeah, and the ink pens.
Ink pens. Yeah.
This is it, man. This is where it happens.
This is it.
This is the brains of the operation.
And I had to move a bag of donuts to sit in this chair. So. Oh, bubble gum? Yeah. Wow. Okay.
We got it all, Kevin.
Yeah. It's empty.
It's empty.
Yeah.
Yep.
300 pieces. Was that a puzzle or was that bubble gum?
No, it's real bubble gum.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
only allowed 1 case a month.
Okay.
So I can only have 300 pieces a month.
Well, there you go.
All right.
I'm here now.
All right. Are you really ready for this?
I have no idea what I'm doing. So
okay. Well, that's not nothing new. I mean, in other words.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're just admitting it today.
Yes.
All right. Well, we got.
I can tell the listeners where there aren't any police between here and Wilson Road
at the moment.
At the moment, yeah.
After that black SUV was reported speeding down the road,
that we are clear. Yeah.
Wow.
I was prepared to do some name dropping.
No kidding.
Yeah. So it was the turning back around that kind of messed me up.
I'm sorry. I messed you up. I messed Colin up. I wasn't thinking. And Shotgun Willie out here, he was going to get a crab cake sandwich first thing this morning. I've held him up. So,
well,
but
I'm
anyway,
ready to try this thing. If we want to.
Well, we're going to take a break, we can't take a break early. Okay. Can you get her to take the radio break now?
Yeah. Oh, we can wait. Yeah.
Huh?
Do you want to lose the time on the radio?
What's that mean? No.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. No.
Yeah, no. You don't want to do that.
Well, let me talk about some of my sponsors for just a minute. Let me knock that out. All right. So let's brag on. You can even chime in on this one, Kevin.
Okay.
This is a sponsor segment, folks. All right. Have you ever heard of Peninsula Chiropractic Center? Kevin Short.
In fact, I talked to you in their waiting room the other day.
Yes, you did. Yesterday. This is
Yesterday.
no lie, Kevin.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there talking very quietly with you.
Did I ask you what funeral you were at?
And I looked up on the wall, and there's a sign that says...
No cell phones.
No cell phones. And I'm thinking, I wonder if that's for the guy behind me or if that's for me.
Yeah.
So I said, I got to go. I got to go. So I had a good chiropractic experience yesterday. I love Peninsula Chiropractic Center.
Let me just say this for a second.
Okay.
I called Jim, and usually, Jim is pretty exuberant when he answers the phone. And he said, hey. And I'm like, are you at a funeral? And he said, no, I'm at the chiropractor's office. I said, okay, well, I can call back. No, I'm okay. I said, okay. Well, then, so we talked for a minute. And then he said, I think I better go. so
I looked up and saw that sign. And
you didn't tell me that. So,
right.
Yeah. You didn't put me on speaker, which was good.
No, I
guess.
didn't, but the whole room could tell what I was, and they were all 6-7 feet from me. But Peninsula Chiropractic, I love dealing with Dr. T, Dr. Bud. I want to make sure if anybody's out there listening, it's not just for me and Kevin. Everybody's allowed this kind of chiropractic care, and they get the kinks out, and they know what they're doing. And, during this time when everybody's home and all cooped up and stuff like that, you want to keep yourself healthy, and you want to keep yourself adjusted. 629-4344, 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. And like them on Facebook. They're very active there. We're taking a break from the radio now, and so don't go anywhere because the last half an hour is going to be well worth the money, folks. All right? This is the money shot right here, okay? So stay tuned. All right, so we are live. This is Weller Does Delmarva. You're going to hear Kevin Short sing. I've heard him cry the blues many times, but I've never heard him sing a song. So we've got Shotgun Willie. We're going to have a little fun. And I think we're going to talk to Colin Walls for just a moment about TV Delmarva. I think, if you made it back.
Yes, I'm here.
I've really
Sorry, we're getting our cameras adjusted here. We've got all kinds of adjustments to make because you decided on a whim that Kevin Short is going to sing along.
I know. I know. I got the point. I'll do better next time.
The last time he did this, he said, just sing something a cappella, and I was already here. Right. And then we didn't do it. That would have been simple. This had another layer of complication.
Right. Where's your organ? Can you, you didn't bring an organ or anything?
I didn't bring a xylophone.
I have to move something.
All right.
Some room in here.
Are we there?
Right.
Are we good?
Who's good?
Okay,
what?
So TV Delmarva, we're going to talk real quick about TV Delmarva. TV Delmarva is on Channel 14 over the air. So point your antenna towards Seaford, rescan your television, and pick up Channel 14. That's us, TV Delmarva. Lots of good things going on there. Lots of advertising opportunities that are very inexpensive. I'm not going to call them cheap because I believe they have lots of value beyond what you would actually pay for them. So we have packages starting at under $100 a month. Kevin would agree that's a good deal.
Well, hold on. Did you say, though, 30 ads for $100, $99?
$99. So
is
at least
30
one a
cents
day.
an ad?
What's that?
That's like 30 cents an ad.
Is it? Man, I need to rethink this.
Wait a minute. If they were $1, it's $3 a piece.
Yeah,
it's $3.
I was going to say 30 cents.
I
Man, I
like your math, Jim. I'll take some 30-second ads, Colin.
Yeah, 30 cents. Yeah, it's a penny a second. Right.
Sorry about that. I'm just off my game this morning.
Yeah, boy, you're really sticking it to me this morning, Jim. Thanks. I thought we were friends.
Now we're selling ads.
$3 an ad. Yes, $3 an ad is a good deal. If you've ever bought advertising. $3 an ad is an incredible deal. So you can get at least one ad a day. And we're saying we might give you more than that. Our ad inventory, we've got plenty of inventory right now. So you're going to get a lot of ads, actually. So, but I would say let's get you on board at less than $100 a month, $99 a month. That's going to be one ad per day, guaranteed, probably more. And that gets you in the rotation. That gets you on the air, on TV. And we are absolutely getting results for advertisers on this TV station. Two people in that room right there that are over 6 feet apart are actually 100% got results from ads playing on the television on our station.
Yep, no question.
Yeah, yes. So we're happy and we're proud, that TV Delmarva is doing so good. So it's a brand new thing, brand new television station. We call ourselves the newest television station on Delmarva.
I would agree, and one of the largest in Lincoln.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to venture to say we are absolutely the largest television station in Lincoln. We're also the smallest and the mediumest.
The mediumist.
Right, the mediumist. All right. Well,
and
very good.
hey, Kevin, that's a good sounding mic there.
Cool.
That's one of the high dollar ones.
Where'd you get that?
Yeah, well, Mid-South Audio, of course. I got a 3-pack of them, I think.
Yeah.
When I only wanted one,
piece.
Kevin said they only come in 3-packs.
Yeah.
That's what he told me on everything, too.
Yeah, right. I was like, oh, that's good, because last time it was a 10-pack.
Right.
No, this is a good sounding mic. It sounds good.
It is, yeah. That's a AKG, right?
Yep, a D5LX.
Okay,
yes.
And that would be a direct competitor to like a SM58.
57 or 58. Yep, that's their version.
Yeah, they're pretty durable. I mean, we took that out on remotes, and it's been dropped and beat and banged around a little bit, so it's pretty tough.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Is my time up, Jim?
Yeah, your time is up, and I had no idea about all them numbers. So, but it was pretty good. It was very entertaining.
There's even an apparatus strapped to your chair. I didn't realize that. So
yes,
the chair.
This is
the lumbar support in the chair is not enough. You have extra lumbar support.
Yes, I have it all. It's all here, Kevin.
And
this is the hub.
I've never realized the combat boots either. From this angle,
just in case. Yeah. Just in case I need them.
This is a treat. This is. I'm backstage at the Jim Weller Show.
This is embarrassing, Kevin.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
This could be an episode of a show called Hoarders.
We could shred some paper while we're in here. I see this
for entertainment purposes.
The shredder. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! All right.
And quite a collection of hats too.
Yeah. Because I don't wear them. Where are the hats at?
The hats are over there next to the wooden nickels.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, everybody. So this is the inner workings of Jim Weller's madness. So I'm actually now becoming embarrassed. In other words, this is it. So the office in Bridgeville looks much better.
We don't want to do that.
This is the real office here. All right. So anyway, I don't know. Are we back on the radio? Does anybody know? Or are we just kind of hanging out here? I want to take. I heard no. Okay. That was no. Did you hear it, Kevin?
I heard that clearly.
All right, that was clearly a no.
Yes.
No soup for you.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, Weller's Utility Trailers is open. Let's take a phone call real quick just for the heck of it. You up for a phone call, Kevin?
Sure.
I want one of Kevin Short's either school teachers or Sunday school teachers or his probation officer.
No, we don't. No. Luckily, I don't have one of those.
Anybody that knows Kevin to call in. What's the phone number? I forgot already. 422- Oh, it's right on the screen. 422-7336. You got me all feeling weird about showing everybody everything in here.
I'm sorry.
I thought I
was describing it. I didn't actually show it, but
Delaware
105.
Oh my gosh, this is my office. Oh, I hear the music now. I'm off the hook.
Yeah.
All right, the music is coming back on, so we are going to have some fun now. We're going to entertain you folks. So this is going to be a live performance. Have you communicated with Shotgun Willie about what we're doing?
Via Colin, yes.
Via Colin,
yeah.
Okay.
We still haven't seen each other yet.
Okay, so I've dumped a lot on Colin.
Yes.
So
I see his hand. Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, and when you do see him, his hair is real.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So he could not start performing till he grew enough hair to look like Willie Nelson.
And that probably took a while.
It did.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how long? I mean, you and I know the struggle. It's real. Growing hair.
Our career as being Willie Nelson is probably shot. Yeah. Probably had to give that up.
Who could we be? Who's the bald singer? Follically challenged.
I don't know. There's got to be some. We could be stand-ins for Telly Savalas, I guess, on TV.
All right.
But anyway.
Okay. Are you ready to sing?
Sure.
All right. So what's the song, Willie?
Let's do our biggest record of all. Although, in my opinion, all the records I've ever owned were always the same size. So I don't know why they say it was the biggest record of all. But anyway, On the Road Again.
On the Road Again. Now, do you want me to do anything or hum or chime in or just stay out of the way?
Whatever you can do.
Hide and watch.
This is going to be epic, everybody.
Yeah. I'll do it in the original key because I'll tell you, last time I got up on stage one night with a buddy of mine's band, and he asked me to do a song. We decided we were going to do Merle Haggard's Working Man Blues, and I got up to the microphone, and the words were getting ready to come out of my mouth, and they didn't come out right, and I looked at him, and then I realized they were tuned down a half a step.
And you were eating a cheeseburger at the same time.
And nobody told me, and I was like, oops, quick adjustment, but it was okay. It wasn't bad. But we're going to do it in the original key.
Does that make sense to you, Kevin?
That's fine with me. Yep.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Here we go.
You ready, Kevin?
Yep.
All right. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Going places that I've never been, and seeing things that I may never see again. And I can't wait to get on the road again. Here we go. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down that highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way is on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. Now I can't wait to get on the road again.
Very good. You guys are good.
I didn't get much backup in there from you guys.
I was trying to decide if I was singing tenor or baritone, but it kind of worked out after a while. So.
And I was extremely nervous. So
that happens.
All right. Do you want to do another one, or is that it?
You want to do Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain.
Same key.
Yeah, I'll do the chorus with you on that one.
All right. I'll stay out of the way.
Okay.
In twilight's glow, I see her. Blue eyes crying in the rain. And when we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. And love is like a dying ember, and only memories remain. In the land that knows no parting, blue eyes crying in the rain.
Another good one. Thank you very much. All right. Well, any more? Or are you guys done for now?
I'm out of Willie Nelson songs.
Okay.
I think I'm
all right. Well, then I'm going to say thank you to Kevin for sure. And
did we do the chorus of the last? Someday when we meet up yonder. Did we do that, or we just skip past that?
I skipped that one. Cut it short.
You want to do it?
Start there, and I'll sing that. All right.
Someday
when we meet up yonder, we'll go hand in hand again. In the land
that
knows no
party.
Blue eyes crying in the rain. There you go.
There we go. That's good. All right. Well, you're listening to a special edition of Weller Does Delmarva. That was Kevin Short, being joined by Delaware's own Willie Nelson impersonator, Shotgun Willie.
Shotgun Willie.
And I'm going to thank you, Shotgun Willie. Is that okay?
I thank you very much for having me on this morning. Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm going to move on to talking to Kevin. Is that
Thanks
okay?
for sticking around.
Great.
All right.
Sounds great.
So, Kevin, how in the world are you?
I'm doing all right.
Good. I'm going to try to turn just a little bit more.
Okay,
I appreciate
let's see
you
if this
doing
works.
this.
How does this work for the TV?
How does it look?
Yeah,
Do
it's
we look
okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I guess. Yeah, that's up to Colin. Yeah.
Okay, it's up to Colin.
Yeah.
So, I know the side of my head's got a lot of, I don't know if they're moles or sunspots or sunburn or whatever it is. So, thanks a lot. All right, so what's your world like, Kevin?
Oh, man. This is crazy. It's crazy times.
I mean, it's like nothing our minds have ever imagined.
Have you found yourself working harder and making less money?
Working harder, making less, and I'm not a depressed type person, but I miss social interaction with people.
Yeah.
I really do.
Hey, remember those things called restaurants we used to go to?
Right.
Yeah, you'd go in a place and they'd give you a piece of paper and you could pick something from it, and then they'd go cook it for you. Yeah.
Right, and you could sit down instead of stand.
Yeah.
You know?
That was great.
Right, now you have to call them on the phone and announce that you've arrived.
You could actually go to church on Sunday.
Yes.
Wouldn't have
and
to
handshake or hug somebody or
That's exactly
high
right.
five or whatever. So
it's amazing how much our lives have changed in the last 6 weeks.
Yes.
It really is.
And I would consider you and I very forward-thinking people, and we would have never thought of any of this.
I had no idea. No.
In other words, and we talk about many scenarios in business and life, but this is stuff you just would have never, ever dreamed of.
I know our team has, we've discussed things like, well, what if somebody that's on one of our department heads, would meet their demise, and you try to plan around if you lose a key person, or
right.
Or if they got ill, or if
they want to
passed
retire
away, and then there's that. But something that you really was instant,
right?
And but we never talked about this.
Right.
It's like, let's see, what if we lost all of our clients like in a day?
Right, right.
So,
and if they lost their ability to do what they do,
right.
Put on a concert or have an event or something like that.
And we've been fortunate enough that, we also, besides doing production, live concerts, and the recording studio, which those two things are completely shut down, we have the integration business where we do installations, and so that's been able to move on, and that's kept us moving. So
because some people are probably taking advantage of the downtime there.
Yesterday was great. We had 3 churches yesterday pull the trigger. Like they woke up and realized we're closed.
Right.
And we could probably get something done while we're closed.
Right.
And so that's good. We had a big run on streaming because a lot of municipalities had to stream because they can't
hall meetings.
They can't do meetings.
Like that.
Yeah, so we did a lot of those. That we had to put some things on hold to do that because that was kind of immediate. We had a big burst right before Easter because people wanted to do FM broadcasts. So that was good. But every day it's a new challenge.
Yeah.
It's
But you've kept all your people.
We've kept all of our people, and
you've kept your sanity.
We've kept my sanity. Well, you have to ask my wife. So.
Okay, kept your wits about you.
Yeah, she's used to. I'm pretty optimistic,
right?
And she's extremely optimistic.
Mm-hmm. Would you tell me one time she's the queen of the second chances?
Yeah,
she's real good at working with people.
Yeah, exactly right. That's exactly right. But our optimism levels have differed a little bit, through this, and she kind of gets me in check because there's been a couple of days I think I don't know, I'm not seeing through this, and that kind of, but then you get an idea and you get refocused, and
right.
It's been tough.
Mm-hmm. It has been tough.
It's on a personal level, my parents are both they can't leave, they're
right.
shut in, and they're at an age that they don't really understand what's going on.
Right.
They don't know why they can't go out and get their hair done or get a haircut or
go to the dentist.
So yeah, and going in a grocery store, I went with my father and seeing arrows on the aisles, and like you can only walk
and the marks on the floor
one way.
Right.
Yeah, and I made the mistake of my father's like a real pragmatic realist, and. He saw someone in the grocery store and he went up to shake their hand. They backed up and he's like, "What's wrong with him?" And I said, "Well, we got to stay 6 feet away." He said, "This is ridiculous." And I said, "Just play along, Dad." He said, "Well, how are we going to do that when I got to pay them for this?" And I said, "Just watch." So we went to the checkout and I pulled my phone out and paid with Samsung Pay. And he said, "What was that?" I said, "I paid with my phone." He said, "So did you pay or did I pay?" I said, "No, it's linked to your bank account." He said, "Really?" No, it's not. So,
wow.
But it's hard on them. It's hard on everybody because there's people that we're bringing them food and things, and they all their lives they've welcomed people into their home.
Right.
They don't want to come in, because they don't want to give them anything. And
what's your church doing? How's your church responding to this?
They're doing well. We've had the streaming part of our services. We've picked up a lot of viewers. Okay. We did the one outdoor service at Easter, and I don't know. We had I don't remember the count. It was over 100 cars, and 60 some people streaming. So 60 some families. So it's kind of weird. You usually think of a stream as one person, but in a church service, it could be 4, 5, 6. It's the whole family that's watching. So, with every church, giving's down. So. Right. They're ready to come back, and I feel bad. Our preacher didn't sign on to preach to an empty house.
Right.
It takes.
He needs to hear some amens.
To preach and to be enthusiastic. When you're looking at an empty,
see somebody's face.
Exactly, and that's kind of hard. But they've done really well, and I'll just be glad when we get through this. I mean, and we know now that there's no more school in Delaware.
Yeah.
So there'll be no graduation business. So it's one. The folk festival, which is in September, just canceled in Salisbury. That's a big deal.
All the 4th of July stuff is canceling.
Yeah, hopefully not all of it, but
okay.
But yeah.
Dover.
Yeah, there's been a lot, and
Rehoboth.
There'll probably be more. Yeah, yeah. So I don't know.
I've put off paying my taxes. I'm not going to pay them till July.
Yeah, well, and luckily that's okay.
Okay.
So. But I'm positive about it. I think we're gonna get through this. But it's the SBA's been doing calls. They do a daily call, and I've been at 3:00, and I've been on the phone, just listening to hear what's going on because there's a lot of regulations, and we've all applied for the relief and the EIDL loans and that kind of thing, and the PPP and. These were words we never used. Now we talk about them every day. It's a normal part of my vocabulary, and I never, heard of an EIDL loan before this. But it's amazing. Yesterday there was a lot of people on the call that are just, the faucet got opened up again for more loans, and of course the SBA is not expecting that money to last long because there's so many people that are waiting in the queue. But there were business owners that were on there that are just thinking about applying because I think it's just starting to hit some people that this is going to be a little more long lasting than a couple of weeks. I mean, I think eventually it started out as like a snow day,
right?
And
take a couple and
and I mean, there's that argument. That's what anytime the governor's declared a state of emergency, it's been for a weather related event, which has been a couple of days. We could all have dealt with that,
Right.
Well, it's snowing, so we're going to shut down. You can't travel. We can't be on the roads. That makes sense. But you look out there, it looks fine. You can't see the virus. So, but things are closed. But I felt bad yesterday for a lot of the businesses that were talking that were just starting to realize that maybe I ought to look into this, and they were asking for help about filling out paperwork and it's the money's going to run out, so it may be too late. So
it may be too late. Well, I want to encourage everybody in business. The one good thing about Lower Delaware, you, myself, Colin Walls, and a lot of our friends, we can think outside the box, and you have to think outside.
And that's what
the
it
box.
requires. Yes,
it requires that, and it requires the fact that you got to believe in yourself more than the government believes in you.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to realize you're smarter than you're being told that you are.
Yep.
And just try until it don't work. And that's what I do. Somebody described me one time, an employee of mine said, you're like a guy that's trying to put together a crossword puzzle. And you've got all the wrong pieces. But you just keep pushing and twisting and shoving.
Until you get that thing together.
Yeah. And he said, I've just never seen anybody like that to where you just, I'm not a giver-upper. I don't give up.
That's right.
I don't think there's not a way. I think there is a way, and maybe I just haven't thought of it yet.
Yep.
And I want to really encourage all business people out there and employees of business people, pray for your employer. In other words, be there for them. In other words, try to encourage them because the employee is used to receiving the money, working for it, and receiving it. And it's very uncertain times for the employees, too. Very scary.
We've kept all of our guys working. They've not missed a paycheck. And so they haven't, seen any kind of, nothing's changed in their world financially. But they're all realizing that, we look at our calendars every day and look, well, we should be doing, these 10 gigs this weekend, and we're not. And they've come up with a lot of good ideas on their own.
Well, good.
And they've been a really great resource. I was talking to a colleague of mine in Georgia. Actually, he was in Colorado yesterday when I was speaking to him. But he has a very similar business, and we're good friends. And we just reminded each other that we can all have the latest equipment. You can buy a brand new truck or a brand new audio console or new microphones or computers. But at the end of the day, for our business, it's the person that's sitting behind that gear and making it work. It's the guy that drives our trucks that gets the gear on time that's there. It's the audio engineer that mixes the show. It's the lighting person that does that. And people are our best resource. And that's what he and I said. That's what we've got to protect through all this We got to do two things. We got to protect the business,
Mm-hmm.
make sure we're still solvent when this comes through, and we got to keep our staff because that's how we got here. We wouldn't have a business if it wasn't for them. So
Right. They're our most valuable asset, and I agree.
They are.
I got to witness some of your staff. You did a project for me over at Weller's.
Oh, that's right.
We
Yeah,
did
you
some
had. I think you had Phil and Brent. Yeah.
Yep. And I was very pleased. They first came over and assessed the situation and labeled all these wires and said, okay, what are you trying to accomplish? Then in the middle, they came over and ran some wires and got things prepared for when the job was ready to be finalized. And then they came and finalized it. I was very pleased with them. And it was a service I, quite frankly, had not really realized you did.
Yeah, and yeah, we do a lot. And I tell you what, so you met Phil and Brent.
Yep.
You remember him well enough to know which one's which? You know who Phil was?
Which one was the tall guy? Which one had the spiky hair?
The spiky hair was Phil.
Okay.
So what do you think he did before he worked for us?
I don't know. I mean, something electronic.
Youth pastor.
Really?
Yes.
That would
Yeah.
explain the no foul language.
Yes, exactly. Youth pastor, and he had his own audio company. He did what we did. He did it on his own, and he was an ordained pastor, and he was doing this on the side.
Okay.
And then he started working for us part time for years, and then finally left the church to come to us and do it full time.
Wow.
Brent, the other guy.
Right.
Any idea? He's our newest employee.
No, just dial me in.
Internet IT director at Salisbury University.
Really?
Yep, retired. So he retired December 1st and started with us. He retired December 31st and started with us when we came back January 6th.
He was not afraid of heights.
No.
He was up there, in the ceiling, in other words.
So we get quality people and people from all walks of life. So, and so when we're working in churches and you have someone that's actually an ordained minister on your staff, then they can relate because they've done that. They've been there.
And they're sensitive to budgets and everything else.
Exactly.
So Mid-South Audio is looking for work. What would you like to say?
Well, if you've got any kind of, right now, that's what we can do. All we can do is the installation part. So, if you've got an event that you're talking about, that's coming up in October or after that, we'd love to talk to you about it.
Right.
This summer, I don't know what we're going to be doing, but we'd entertain anything. But
but even if they got Christmas plays, the sooner we
sure.
get all that dialed in, the better.
Well, we've got some of that stuff booked that was already booked. So, yeah.
Right.
So, but any kind of installation work that you're looking to do, if you do need streaming services, if you do need an upgrade to your sound system or lighting system, now will be a good time to do it because we've got more help than we have work. So
prices will never be better.
Prices will never be better, and we will be there quickly. So
if you can get the product.
There's been some issues with supply lines, but we've found ways around it. We've had to sub out a couple of pieces. We represent a lot of great vendors, so
that's true. You're not just one brand.
Yeah, so you can you can find something else usually, and it works pretty well. So
you have some really nice stools that you sell.
I do. That's the supply line.
We need to have one in here one time for a segment on these stools.
We've got some ordered for you, and they have not come in yet.
What was that? Oh, 4 minutes.
Yeah, we were off the air.
4 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, we were done 20 minutes ago.
We're off the air. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, that's look. I'm grateful for everything I'm grateful for being able to get through this far, and I think we're going to be okay.
And I'd like to encourage people, just as the Jim Weller saying, please support Mid-South Audio. They're good people. They're better than that click purchase. In other words, they're real. They support things. They live in our community.
I think that's the thing in general. I think supporting local businesses right now, we need to get our local economy working again. So
right.
When if you can buy whatever you need, no matter what it is, if you can get it locally,
please do
that.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's a good thing. And restaurants
tip generously.
I think maybe you don't need to go out. Maybe you can cook at home, but it's good to still support local restaurants because they really need the help.
I agree. So and keep us all in mind. So anyway, we are a bunch of locals.
Yep, that's right.
We don't want to go loco being locals. Okay. So but anyway, church tomorrow at the Marvel Museum, is that a go?
I think so. I haven't heard, but I think it is. Did you go last week?
I did. I liked it. I thought it was kind of neat.
Cool.
So I saw.
Who was preaching last week?
I don't remember his name, but he was a young man.
Okay.
Young man. And he made it clear he was a young man. You know, I was just reminded very subtly, don't forget your local banks, okay? And I think Kevin and I can attest to that.
Absolutely.
Local banks will work harder and do more for you than them big boys.
Having a great relationship with your bank is key.
Yeah.
And
I mean, not mentioning any names like Jack Riddle or anything like that. We're not saying that, but we're just saying your local banks are important, and them people are working hard too.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I've had contact with my bank way past banking hours that were working on my behalf.
I did too.
Yep. And,
like 9 or 10 o'clock at night one night.
Exactly.
Yep.
And you got to appreciate that because, I mean, look, everybody's world's upside down. I've had the same thing with my insurance company. You know, they're working. You know, it's changed. There's been a paradigm shift.
Yep.
Everything's different.
I agree.
So,
well, with that said, I talked to I'm involved with somebody who's buying a new house. And the gentleman selling the house was saying, he's got 9 on the books right now, but getting building permits is taking longer than it did.
Well,
so
you can't go in and drop them on.
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
You cannot. So everything is being affected. So, folks, let's look out for one another. Let's be in prayer for one another. I've had people say, Jim, what can I pray for? You know what I want to be prayed for? Is wisdom and strength and health. I think with wisdom, strength, and health, you can accomplish much. You know? So I think we're almost done. We are almost done. Thank you, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the show. If you would, and you're watching on Facebook, the minute it's done, share it with your friends, if you would. And just do that every 10 hours, okay? Other than that, God bless you all. Have a good weekend. Attend a local church online. There's plenty of them. And I will see you next Saturday. Bye-bye. Thank you, Kevin. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye. Don't do anything.
You're watching TV Delmarva.